SpotLAX 2025 was an absolute blast. From really cool plane spotting, to all kinds of networking, to an amazing trip to Brian Keene's unbelievable diecast model airport displays, this year's event was absolutely incredible. Let's go ahead and outline it all and talk about the details, everybody. SpotLAX, everybody, year number 3 for me, and yet again another outstanding showing for the event. So today we're going to talk about the entire event and really all of what happened. Once again, just a really great time as always, and there was some really cool aspects to this year that really made it even more enjoyable. So really excited for it, and I hope all of you are as well. And before I get started, SpotLAX 2026 dates should be coming out here in the near future. I will share those when those are public, and we'll have a better preparation going in the next year. I apologize as I got super tied up this year and just kind of slipped past me. I did get the 2 videos out, but I look to get more consistent, and then to recap some of the previous years, 23 and 24. I hope to do some sort of live stream for that in the near future. But without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started, everybody. So if you don't know what SpotLAX is, it is one of the premier plane spotting events in the United States. Everybody in September annually comes to the Los Angeles International Airport, and pretty much we just rotate around all of the different plane spotting locations in the entire area. So this is in conjunction with Cranky Cranky Dorkfest, and it is just such a cool event to say the very least. So let's go ahead and outline it all so everybody has a different path of getting there. This year was Southwest through Phoenix on the way, and let my hard drive get spinning up here. I love how I prepare all this material and then it just takes a minute to load. But anyway, it was a really fun flight, to say the least, or the flights I should say, once this loads up. So give it just a moment here. But anyway, had a really great time, and always great to make it out to LAX no matter how the case is. So here's some of the various pictures captured, and yeah, I'm just going to kind of show you all the pictures this year, just kind of go through a little bit. So looking very nice, and let's go ahead and take it on out of Tulsa, everybody, as you can see right here. So pretty cool in that air traffic control tower construction project. So impressive, by the way. So there's some of the shots and a cool sunrise, as well as we start making our way over to Phoenix. So you can just see it rolling through, and there's some really good views on this flight too. So again, a little mini trip report, since it's going to be forever before we're able to cover this. Found some windmills on our way too. Beautiful views descending into Phoenix every time on that morning flight. I love the legs, so you're able to get some really good photos. So anyway, touching down into Phoenix here right on time, and then we had a very efficient quick layover as we make it over to our next flight over to Los Angeles. So yeah, not too much crazy to report here. Just wanted to show you all how I got there, because everybody has a different way in getting there, but I know you all are here for Chinook the Wolf looking good too. The event itself, so let's go ahead and hop on over to Los Angeles, and every morning it seems like it's overcast, but normally it burns off by 12 to 1 o'clock, so that's what we're going to see here. But yeah, there always are changes at LAX, which is one of my favorite aspects of the event, is to compare the year-over-year changes. The first major one is on the T-Bit West Concourse. They're actually constructing 8 narrow-body gates on the south side, which is really cool. So this will be great for Frontier and all the other carriers that will be using it. So this is on the south side once again, so very excited to see that open up, and I believe it's actually about to happen, which is really cool. And SkyTeam Delta 764 already going off. But yeah, the architecture on that building is really cool. But anyway, some Delta gates, Zip Air, as we start to taxi into our gate tier today. We have arrived at LAX, and here we go and I just, this is just what I have on my phone, so sometimes I'm just screenshotting really cool different pieces I see on Facebook and whatnot. So this is a really cool way to, turn around the 7-gate setup for Gemini jets. This is a cool picture on Facebook of some hybrid gates, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, we made it up to the H Hotel rooftop pretty promptly, and as you can tell, the sun has came out, and we are ready for some fun plane spotting. So just getting some initial clips here, and then there's just a variety of videos that I have. So what everybody does is we all come to the roof during the day on Friday to eventually start the SpotLAX portion of the event Friday night with the LAX H Hotel rooftop party night, which is really fun. So this is the view from the roof of the H Hotel. It's such a amazing view, and it's a really great vantage point for watching aircraft, and you'll see some more photos as we go on here. But yeah, quite a bit of the really good traffic lands on the north side, all the A380s for the most part, along with all the European and Northern Asia arrival wide bodies. So you'll see a bunch of those, Qatar, Emirates, you name it. And then I have just a variety of different ones. We also got that the Conrack for the LAX rental car facility, which has been going on for years now, almost done. And then some of the cool specials, SkyTeam Delta 738 and so forth, Delta A350, Condor, you name it, KLM, ANA Star Alliance, Lufthansa A380 is always a blast. So it's just great to see all the variety of traffic, and I'll be posting these on Instagram as the coming years come throughout. Now, a major component typically of the SpotLAX event is that airline videos lives with Rudy and Kevin. are always usually live streaming. Well, unfortunately, Kevin this year got very sick, which is such a bummer. It's always great to see him, but unfortunately, he was under the weather and not able to participate in this year's event. So we actually had the entire community coming throughout to take over, which is just so incredible. Runway DFW's Walt, and we also had Reverse Ops from Hawaii as well. And I believe Patrick from, I'm forgetting the name, what his platform, his handle is off the top of my head, but the three of them came together to take over for Kevin and Rudy's place to be able to host the stream. And they actually were nice enough to give them the login so that they were able to stream it onto Airline Videos Live. So just greatly appreciate the effort of the entire community when, you know, events don't go according to plan and able to come together to make some sort of way work. The community is always here. So it's just so cool to see these fellow live streamers, plane spotters, you know, find a way to come together and make this happen. So just a huge shout out to the three of them. It's incredible to see this go on no matter what the case is, and to provide coverage. I just think that it's really cool to see what our community is capable of, and I think this is truly a highlight and a testament to what our community is, and continuing to, you know, find any way to make it possible. So when it doesn't go according to plan, we can make it happen. So a huge shout out to the three of them for making that a reality. Walt, Patrick, and that would be sorry, I'm forgetting Reverse Ops name off the top of my head. I'm so sorry, but you all know what I'm saying. It's just so cool to see them all come together. So that's what we had there, and they also gave away 50 diecast model aircraft this year, which is really impressive. Several 1-200s and a few 1-400s. So here's the lineup of those. As you can tell, there's so many cool ones, many new releases as well, and it was great to see all the variety included with these models. So here's a good look at all of them. So I got some good shots for y'all. I love the SAF United 789. There's some cool stories here that you'll see throughout here momentarily. So there's that. I just love getting pictures like this too. The roof, this was before the event started. The event started at 4 o'clock. So you'll see 621 on the side there, but this is actually in Central Time, so it's 4:21. So they actually took these chairs out in the middle, so it actually was much more open this year, a little less congested. So that was kind of nice. But anyway, everybody getting ready for the A380. You can see all the cameras going up, everybody using chairs and platforms and whatnot. I just think it's so cool. So yeah, here's the variety there on that, and then you can see I think it was Asiana A380. But here's that live stream I was talking about as well. And again, they just did such a great job to come together and make it a reality. So huge shout out to them for making this happen. And there's Reverse Ops as well, like I was mentioning, and then you got Walt, like I said. So just a testament to their efforts, and so cool to see the community coming together. And as you can see, now the roof is starting to fill up here once the event was getting kicked off. And yeah, a bunch of great networking, just so great to see a variety of faces. You know, you have people that are in the industry, you have just pure plane spotters, and you have just casual aviation enthusiasts. So you're able to make a conversation with about everybody, and I think it's so cool to see that variety at an event like this. And yeah, the roof was starting to get full, so just a great time overall. You can see all the networking going on. There's a bunch of cool pieces in the H Hotel as well that kind of advertise the, you know, aviation. So here's a Pan Am Los Angeles poster with the theme building, which is great. You can see the models here, and then everybody gathering around for the raffle, so looking strong there. Great sunset, got some really cool shots off of that, and that is one of them right there with that 319. And yeah, everybody was ready for the raffle, so here it went. And there were some really cool moments, like this guy right here having a TWA shirt on, winning a TWA 747 SP. That was so much fun. And then they did the Jet 2 holiday meme on one of those as well, so that was pretty impressive too. So just so much fun overall. There's Jet Tips son, that would be Nick Benson, his son right there, winning a Allegheny A321. So that's really cool. Piedmont, excuse me. And then, you know, making videos always. So the rooftop was really fun. It was a great event, and you can hang up there as long as you want. I think we're up there till like 10 o'clock, so no shortage on that. Okay, let's continue on onto the ramp visit here for Cranky Flyers portion of the event, and this is just so impressive to see. So Delta was able to bring out an Airbus A350, and American Airlines brought out their Astrojet special livery. They had this really cool frame that you could use for social media, so here's some shots from that. So I was really happy to get those, and yeah, just overall a great time with that Delta A350s. You can tell an Astrojet as well. So just love LAX's commitment to the plane spotting community, considering how large the airport is, for their CEO and other officials of the airport to be this engaged, involved, and, you know, committed to the community. I think it's just so cool. And this picture just really tells the story. You know, how could the Ape Geek not go crazy over this? And, you know, the special livery was done very diligently, and then the A350 also as well. So just so cool to get that close up with a wide body on the ground. You can just see how monumental this aircraft is. Just look at that main landing gear. And again, we'll have videos on this too this year, and I promise I will not fumble it this year. I can assure you that. I'm going to be very prompt to getting this fixed. But anyway, you can see the donuts that they provided, which was such a nice touch and a very nice offering by them, and then some various pictures of the aircraft. You have Astrojet. The lines were super long, so I didn't get to go inside the aircraft this year, but aircrafts this year, but I was able to, get some really great shots of them close up, and then plenty of great ramp side spotting like that Cathay Cargo 747-8. Maybe it'll be sunny a little bit more in the morning, but it broke out just a little bit for a couple pictures here, so you're seeing those. And all the specials as well, Starlines, United, and Go Dogs for Alaska as well. So very strong down the side here, and you can see the GPU for American, this cool little LAX sign that you could use. And I was just so impressed with the restroom facilities as well that they were able to provide. So I'm always documenting, aspects that I'm super impressed by. And also this water station as well, and the LAX, provided water drinking cups that they provided. That was so cool. So I was able to take a couple of those home, so that's nice. But you can see right there with the A350 getting a little bit of light on it, so we love that, and all the various facilities here, so looking really good. And yeah, it was just such a great event. There's no doubt about it. American and Delta providing great resources. I'll be eager to see what will be provided next year, and you can just see those lines and the excitement. It was so cool. So getting up close to the A350, never can deny how cool of an opportunity that is. And yeah, just a really great time. There's no doubt about it. So now we're making our way over to the Cranky Dorkfest portion of the event, which takes place at the In and Out. As you all may know, this is the most attended event for sure, and there's some really cool raffles. Alaska and Hawaiian participating heavily. United gave some models. Delta gave 100 years. And it was so cool to see it all line up. Southwest sent 6 special liveries on Saturday. Delta sent their 100 years aircraft. There was also a unexpected retirement flight that was figured out after the fact of United 77, which I believe I have the video of, so I'll see if I can find it here. But yeah, you can just see everybody gathering around for a really cool raffle, so that was really cool. And I don't know if it was the exact one, but I think I might have filmed it. There's Starlines, United 777. You can see the models coming out, some rare stock with the stars and bars in aircraft, and there's Nevada one as well, giving away the Pacific miniatures. That was so cool, and some of the models. So I don't think I have it on here directly, but I'll be sure to take a look for it. But anyway, such a cool event, and really awesome to see this event continuing to thrive. It's easy to get lost with how many people there are, but just talk to as many as you can. It's so cool. And then I had the absolute pleasure, what an honor, and very fortunate for this experience. And this probably will be the most productive portion of the trip regarding the YouTube content, even though SpotLAX will be too. But I was able to check out Brian Keene's absolutely incredible model airport displays that he has. Thank you so much to him for giving me this opportunity, and also to document so much of it. So I actually have videos on every airport display that he has, and a variety of content that we'll be able to share. So I'm super excited to bring this to you all. So he has his London Heathrow display. He's working currently on I think it's Mumbai, I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but I think the Mumbai display right there. His Los Angeles display, and then his New York Kennedy display, along with that American 767 that he has. So I just got so much content here that I'm going to be able to share with you all. But you can just see from the pictures, it is truly sensational what he has done with these displays. So it's going to be really cool to document them. I could spend hours on this right now, but I'll save that for the launch of the content. So stay tuned for this in the coming month, and you're not going to miss it. So you can just see a variety of photos here. So there's going to be a bunch of videos on this, so you're not going to want to miss it. There's quite a few particular aspects that we're going to dive into and really get into. This should last about at least 6 months, possibly a year worth of content. I look to upload these videos probably on a monthly basis. So excited to share it with you all. It is sensational, and as you all can tell, I got plenty of great content, so I'm very happy about that, and we'll be sharing all that up here, like I said, in the coming months. So you're not going to want to miss it. As you can just tell, it is sensational what he's done. His realism and attention to detail is unbelievable. It's outmatched. So just a shout out to him. And here it is lit up too. It's so crazy cool. It's kind of silly, to be honest, but absolutely incredible. So stay tuned for that. That was a blast, and really excited to get to share more of that with you all here as we move forward. But as you can tell, we are now making our way over to the Proud Bird for the Friday evening event. So you can see here, we got planes landing on this side and big gathering as well. We had another raffle, so that was fun, and people once again talking, networking, and just maximizing the opportunities. So yeah, overall, just a really great time there and looking very good, as that takes us on to the Sunday morning event, as you can see right here. So looking very good as we proceed into our Sunday morning at the Hill. This is a really great time for plane spotting, and you just have so many great vantage points. You can see all the cameras pointed up there for whatever aircraft that was. So this is just a great time to talk, and they were studying this tree, so I just thought that was kind of funny. So Anyway, looking very strong. You can see there we got the plane spotting bear. So if you know the story on that, that's pretty cool. And we got Aviation Expo promotion going strong. So definitely get ready for that. And we got all the live streamers as well. A couple of cool pictures that, you know, I got to save when I see them. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, the hill was super fun. So definitely a great aspect of the event. We had donuts provided as well. So that was super fun and just a great opportunity to plane spot throughout. So yeah, the event is super cool. And we'll talk more about the structure and the details when we have that announcement for 2026. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, really fun time, and that took us on to our return flight, so I'll make this pretty brief since this video already got pretty long here. But anyway, Southwest back through the great airport of, that would be Denver. So here's the takeoff, cruise out, and you can see the views, just amazing views throughout. These are just so good, and I was so happy to capture it all. But anyway, we made our way into Denver. There's downtown, great sunset as always, it feels like, and Denver always has some cool sunsets. That United Bank's so impressive. But Southwest Companion Pass going strong, and we have actually the mailboxes here at Denver. Not every airport has that, so I'm always observing these various details. But here's our boarding onto our MAX 8 back to Tulsa, which was completely full, which is great to see. Pushback, taxi out, takeoff, and I didn't film too much. I actually slept most of the flight, and we made it back, and that was the last picture. It was a blurry United shot. So really hope all of you enjoyed this. A really great time at SpotLAX. Can't beat it. It's a great event, and I'll just leave it on a really cool picture here. I'm thinking of this shot right here. So definitely recommended. Let me know what you all think. I hope all of you are excited for the next SpotLAX event. It's going to be super fun, and you're not going to want to miss it. So stay tuned for all of what's to come. But with that being said, that'll do it for today's video. Everybody, thank you all so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do you love and love what you do. My name's CM Aviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as CM Aviation is signing off.